What is one thing that you just don't buy into the hype? Sports, how on earth are they interesting to watch? Like I would need Hunger Games level stakes to not fall asleep watching. Where is the creativity? The psychological warfare? How is this entertainment form manufactured to be as boring as possible? I abhor watching interviews of sports stars because they sound like they've been banged on the head 100 times they have, and half of them constantly are in violence, drug, rape, abuse scandals. The only way I know people make sport interesting is gambling, but you have to be such a dry loser to enjoy gambling. Pop music, Taylor Swift, Harry Styles, and pop fans PLS, don't just downvote this, but tell me why you like it. What's so special about it? I genuinely can't understand why you're gonna listen to Taylor Swift instead of much better artists with actual good lyrics. Green Day, 21 Pilots. Why does that poor instrumental sound better to you than actual instruments like an electric guitar or real drums? I need to know. Apple products. I'm not saying don't buy them, each to their own. But people literally won't date someone with an Android phone. Often the technology between Apple and other equivalents is the same, if not Apple being inferior and at a higher price. Honestly, if you're part of the Apple die-hard club, you're a sheep that's buying into the propaganda. Any marketer could tell you it's a scam. Thanksgiving. What hype? To most, it's just another day off from their work. It's another excuse for people to pig out on food with. It's just simply another day now. People give zero fucks of its meaning because it's long been forgotten about. Cyber Monday. It's exactly like Black Friday, only now the online shoppers are going to be the ones taken advantage of. It's not so much now. I think people are beginning to see this person's true colors. But back in the 2010s I refused to hype over Elon Musk. Something about him just didn't seem right. While he does have some good qualities and contributions to the world, overall I think most of those are in the past. The amount of power he has now is concerning. Certain fast food options that have rabid fan bases. Krispy Kreme just so-so. Give me a locally owned donut shop's glazed old-fashioned any day. Chick-fil-A, bland food for bland people. Whataburger, okay burgers, nothing special, and their fries are 70s Burger King level awful. Millennial here and I don't understand, have never used, and will never use TikTok. As a public school teacher, I see how addictive phones are to young people every day. And I also see how ridiculous it looks to do anything on TikTok. Can't understand how people themselves can't see it. All the new pickup trucks with their transforming beds and tailgates. Sensors that see through the trailer you're towing. Hands-free parking. And let's charge $65,000 for a half-ton. At least it keeps them off the back roads and mountain trails. So there is that. Cryptocurrency seemed like a stupid idea from the beginning. 1 Bitcoin is worth $X is a statement that doesn't really have any basis in reality. Other currency is a value set by the government and was therefore ensured to be considered money. Purses and shoes, specifically luxury brands. As a woman, I've never understood the need for uber expensive brands. It boggles the mind how so many people go into debt just so they can sport someone else's name recognition like Gucci is a flex. Newer style social media such as TikTok, Shorts, and Reels. Social media used to be more genuine, but nowadays we are bombarded with someone trying to get popular or become an influencer. People are pandering to get more views and subscribers. While I understand the appeal of cryptocurrency, I can't help but feel skeptical about its long-term stability and widespread adoption. The lack of regulation and the environmental impact of mining are concerns that I can't quite shake off. Live concerts. Too many people, can't hear the music, people under the influence causing trouble. It's usually hot, and they cost too much. I'd rather use the money to buy some nice vinyl and relax at home with a few beers and friends. Disney remakes. Not for all the political stuff people get mad about, just the movies themselves. I really wanted to like the new Lion King as it's my favorite since I was a kid, but so much of the magic was lost in that movie. Taking lots of photos on vacation. I'm never actually going to look back at them, they're just gonna sit on my phone taking up space. And a quest for photos quickly gets in the way of an otherwise peaceful time. Avocados. I'm not going to yuck somebody's yum, but so far it seems to be like licorice, where you either hate it or love it and there's very few in between. I'm not a fan myself. Goddamn Skibidi Toilet is so fucking overrated. IT just speakers, cameras, and heads in toilet fighting, and the worst is everyone is dick riding it. The first has a billion views. Cryptocurrencies. Most of them do not have any intrinsic value and it's purely a game of artificial offer and demand that are being manipulated. Vaping. I will never touch one of those things, and I don't understand why they're so popular for not even just adults but literal children. TikTok. Maybe it's because of my age. I've never used TikTok or Snapchat. Just never really had any interest. In-N-Out. The burger was okay, the fries were not great. And yet this place is cultish followers. Crocs. I don't understand the look or why people consider them to be real shoes. Religion. Because too much of it is based on hypotheses and the supernatural. New cell phones. I hold on to mine until they break, battery stops working. Star Wars, should have ended after the original 3 movies. Yeah, I said it. The worship of Elon Musk. He's Lex Luthor with ADHD.